Hello everyone, this is Starry Ari's ASMR. I am Ari, and today in this video I wanted to do another one of these very adorable sticker scenes, and the one that I have today is this chicken shop, and I think it's meant to be a burger store. I think that there's like funny translation things happening, because I don't know, maybe there is ice cream, but there's these cute little chicken characters, and it looks like a little burger restaurant. So I would like to work on this one today. And I have done a few other sticker scenes. Let me show you the other ones that I've done. I've done 3 others, and these all came in the same pack. And so this is actually just the last one that I have. So this is the one that I did last time. It's this adorable little convenience store with all of these little bunnies. It's very cute. I think this is the one I did last time. And then this was the very first one that I did, and as you can see, it is a lot more wonky. I didn't quite understand the order of operations that I needed to have it all look nice. And then I also had this adorable little penguin ice cream shop. I thought that was pretty cute. And I think that these are just so fun to do. They're very satisfying to just kind of sit down and do. So I wanted to go ahead and do my last one from the original pack that I had. And I also have some crafting tweezers to help me pull off the stickers and place them on the scene card. I think I usually end up just kind of using these curved ones. I think they tend to work pretty well. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. We will see what is inside. So inside the packet we have 2 sheets of stickers. They're very cute. Look at those adorable little chickens. They're so cute. And then we have our sticker scene card. So this is the card that I'm going to place these stickers onto. It's got this really cute little checkerboard floor and some wall paneling. And the back of the card is just a plain white. And then this card here has the kind of like sample image. And I think that for these you could like go rogue and just do whatever you like. I am not somebody to do that, however. I like to try my very best to do it as is pictured here, but it will not be perfect. I'm just doing this for fun, you know. So if exact placements are like the most important thing to you, this might not be the video for you, and that's okay. So I think that this one is really adorable. There's lots of cute little characters. There are lots and lots of food items to place, lots of furniture. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all laid out. And I'm going to take the little plastic cover off of my tweezers I'm going to go ahead and set up the camera for a little bit of a closer shot, get you a little more zoomed in, and then we will get started. Okay, so we are all set up here, and the first thing I'm going to do is take a look at the card. And for these sticker seeds, it is important to kind of start. I like to start in the back bottom corner and then work my way kind of this way and then up, and then I kind of can do the rest of the stuff up top. This one's a little tricky because it has this upper level that is kind of covering this whole back corner, but I can see that we have this little like ice cream stand right here, and maybe I will actually start. I will place this little window with the little food or chicken character, and then I will go ahead and do this ice cream stand that way. If I accidentally put my chicken character a little bit further back or something, the perspective will still work with them being behind this ice cream stand. So let me try and find this little window. That's our little chicken that we're looking for. So I have to keep that in mind. Now I need the window. And I believe that this is the window here. So we're going to take our tweezers. And then we're kind of just guesstimating exactly where this is going. And I think that it looks kind of good, like right there, maybe. It might be a little bit further over than the actual sample card, but that's okay. So we've got that. Now let's do the little food tray. It's a little tray. French fries and a hamburger. I think it is this tray right here. I'm gonna put that right in here in this little window. There we go. Alright. Now I can get our little chicken character, which we saw on this sheet. Pretty sure it is this little guy there. But he is kind of just standing right here, like reaching up for the food. There we go. Alright. And then now I can do that ice cream stand, which I think is on this sheet. I think it's this one right here. It is a little bit tricky getting the stickers up off of the sheet sometimes, but the tweezers do help a decent amount with that. Okay, so I'm going to put the ice cream stand maybe right on the corner well. Maybe I want it a little bit further out. Maybe just like that. Yeah, so my distances are a little bit off already. I think that maybe this one is a little bit further away from the chicken in the sample card. That's okay. We're just kind of going with the flow. Alright, so now we have that. Oh, I do see that there are a couple of boxes underneath the delivery window that we actually could have done first because they're underneath it. So we shall see if that's okay. size and just see if it'll work out with the spacing. Let's go ahead and try it. I don't think I see them on here. Here we go. See them right there. And I think I might just try and lift up the edge of this one just a tiny bit. Just like that. So that I can place these ones underneath it. Here we go. So now those are kind of underneath the little delivery window. The little food window. I think this is probably the window like into the kitchen. Where they like place the food once it's ready. Alright, so now that we've got this little section here, I think maybe I will keep working my way this way. Go ahead and do this little stand back here. We'll place those products, place this little chicken customer service guy. Pretty sure that I'm looking for this shelf right here. And that doesn't quite go all the way to the edge because I do need to leave a little bit of space for this shelf. So I'm going to try and cozy this up to these boxes as much as possible. Just like that. There we go. So now let's try and find these products that go on these top shelves. So it looks like some French fries and some burgers that are just like sitting plain on the shelf. I don't know that I would trust the food safety at this store. Okay, here are some burgers. Don't think I see the line of French fries on here. Unless I'm just missing it. Oh, here it is. It's right there. Okay, let's do these French fries first. Then let's do those burgers. There we go. Okay, now that I've got the French fries and burgers, I'm gonna go ahead and do this little chicken character. Little customer service chicken. I think it is this one right here. And he is kind of like right in front of this first shelf. Just like that. There we go. Okay. Now that we have done our little chicken guy here, I think I want to do this countertop that's coming across this way, right in front of him. And this kind of lines up right with the ice cream stand, but I kind of want to make sure that I'm getting it straight on the tiles as well. Okay. And we don't have a ton of space for this extra stand right there, so I think we're gonna have to be a little creative there. And now I can go ahead and place some of the food items. I need one tray with burger and fries. I don't think it's on here. Let me just check on this one. Here we go. I think it's this one right here. Go right on top there. And then we need a drink right next to that. I think that's this one here. And then it looks like there's like a little to-go bag right next to that. I think that it is this one here. Then I need a cash register. Okay. There we go. I've got that little section done there. So I think what I'm going to do next is place this shelf somehow there. We will finagle it to make it work. It's going like right up against the wall. So I kind of want it like right in the corner. Just like that. There we go. And that doesn't make that look too bad. Like we kind of shortened it, but it's okay. So now that I've got that placed, I can do the two to-go bags that are on top of it. More to-go bag. And then we also have a couple of drinks on top, so I'm going to make sure that I leave space next to this bag. And it looks like we have just two sodas. Double checking and making sure there weren't any like double soda stickers anywhere. There's that one, and then we need one more. And now I think I can go ahead and do this little stand. It kind of looks like a menu stand or magazine stand or something. So I can go ahead and do that next. And that goes just right at the end of this little shelf here, a little bit further down. There we go. Okay. So now that we've got that, I think I can place our cute little chicken customer. Yeah, I think I'll do this one, and then maybe I will come over here and work my way over this way so that I can start placing things going this way and make sure that the perspective still works. Do the little customer. I don't think it's that one because it has a little bag. No, it's this one right here. This one is standing like right in front of the cash register. There we go. So I think next I'm going to go over here and do this little shelf. So it's like a little tabletop shelf with a couple of bar stools. So I need to be a little bit careful and make sure that I have it high enough that it would make sense to have bar stools. I think that is this little tabletop shelf right here. I'm going to try that and then see if I can place those bar stools and make it look reasonable. If not, I can move this around before I place this stuff on top of it. Because once I place stuff on top of it, it's like a little bit harder to adjust. So here I have a couple of stools. Here's the first one. Grab the second one. Okay. So now I've got those stools. I can do the little tray with the burger and the drink and the to-go bag. This bag over here on the end, and then I need the tray of food on the other side. Doesn't look like it's here. I think it's this one here. There we go. It's coming together slowly but surely. Okay, so done the little tray with the food. So now I can go ahead and place this big, long table right there. I think that's this one here. I want to kind of line it up right with these stools, but I don't want it to be crooked. I have it further up a little bit than on here, but I think I'm gonna roll with it. So now that we have that, I can go ahead and start placing some food items on it. I first need this tray with maybe some like fries and ketchup or something on it. I guess it could be like chicken tenders, but that's a little bit cannibalistic. Let's hope it's not that. Could be this one here, I think. To place this tray right there. And I suppose I could place the stools as I go. Is one stool. It's a little bit crooked. Here we go. It's a little bit better. All of my stuff is slightly crooked, but and I suppose I could go ahead and do that little chicken feeding. Here we go. And then I also need a drink up here. This one there. Go. And I need the next little food tray. It's right here. That does really look like a chicken. Like a chicken leg. Maybe I'm just thinking too far into it. The second tray. So let me do the stool that goes with that one. Make sure that it kind of lines up and tilts the same way as this stool. I think that's kind of right about where I want it. So after this tray, we have another tray, some more food items. And I think it's this one here. Oh, and it has the drink with it, so that's pretty convenient. Place that one next, and I'm hoping I'll have enough space for the last tray. suppose I could scooch these all over a teeny tiny bit. I don't think that's gonna ruin my stool placement at all. I'd rather try and move these now than accidentally place the other tray on top of this one and then have it be a whole thing later. Okay. Let's hope that that's enough space for the next tray. Maybe I'll go ahead and place that one next just to be sure, and then I'll do those 2 stools. Okay, that does fit. It's a little bit crowded, but it's alright. Maybe these 2 chickens know each other. They're having lunch together. So I need to do one more stool there with a chicken on top of it. And then I have one empty stool next to that one at the end. Let me do that little chicken. I think it's this one right here. There we go. And then I need one more stool right next to that one. Maybe his buddy is off getting something, grabbing napkins, or who knows. Okay. Oh, that stool is pretty crooked. I'm gonna try and fix that actually. Just want to make sure that it's like leaning in the same direction as the other stools. It doesn't have to be perfect. Lord knows it isn't. Okay. So I've done that. Now let me do this little, it's like a little burger welcome mat with the chicken standing on top of it. I guess that's their entrance. I'll do the chicken on top. That is this chicken right here. Just walking right out the door with his food. Okay, so I've got that little guy. I guess I can do this sandwich board here now. This whole section is a little bit cramped and crowded. Everyone's gonna have to like shuffle around everything. Okay. So now that I've done these pieces and these pieces, I think I'm gonna move onto this right here. To be like this. I have no idea what this is. It almost looks like a little bush or something. I don't know if that's actually what it is, though. Okay. Turned out a little bit crooked. Let's try to fix that. So now that we've got that, I think I can do these stairs going down. Yeah, I think that I need to do these next because then this bench is kind of going on top of them. At least in perspective wise, the bench isn't actually going on the stairs, but it's like in front of the stairs. So these stairs kind of like right on this brown square here. But it does kind of lean right up on the wall. Just like that. So I kind of matched this corner here with the wall there. And I think that hopefully will work okay with the stairs coming off this way. But now that I've done those, I think I'm gonna wait to do the chicken guy that's on the stairs until I do these ones, because I do see a possibility of me accidentally putting these stairs further this way, and then this chicken would be like behind the stairs if I did it first. So that one needs to go later, but I can do this bench now. It's going right there. And I need a little table in front of it. Put that a little bit crooked. Alright, and then I can do this tray of food that's on top of the table. It looks like it's a hot dog and like a little chicken wing on the tray. Okay, got that, and then now I can go ahead and do the bench facing the other direction. This one here. And then I need another bench on the back of that one facing this direction. Like that. And I need a table, but actually let me do this little chicken character here first. I think that is this one here. It's like right in the middle of the couch. Okay, there we go. And then now I can do the table that's right there. and their tray of food. Which I think is this one. Alright. And I can do the bench facing the other direction now. Alright, so now I've done this bench. I'm going to do this plant. And then I'm going to do the tall ice cream. It's right next to it. This ice cream cone. Here we go. Okay. So I think that I have got this bottom floor pretty much done. So I want to put in these stairs and then this little chicken guy. And I suppose I could actually do these shelves here. But maybe I'll wait until I place this floor, just in case, again, if I accidentally mess up the perspectives, these ones will be visually in front of the platform. So I think next I'm going to do these stairs. These two line up pretty well with this one here. Just like that. And then I do still need the platform in this corner, so I might end up pulling up this top of the step to like lay it on front, but I wanted the stairs here to at least give me a guide of exactly how far out I need this platform. I think it's pretty much just straight in the corner. Very tricky angle though. I'm gonna do without the tweezers for this one. Okay. I think I'm kind of okay with how this stair is going underneath the platform. Because then it's just like a natural next stair up. So now that I've done these stairs, the platform, I'm going to place this chicken guy down here at the bottom. Looks like he's on the second stair. Okay. And you can kind of see through the sticker, but I think once I place everything up here at the top, I think it'll be better. Alright, so now I'm going to move off over into this corner. So I'm going to do this little like coffee bar stand here. This one here. It's just going right in the corner. got our coffee bar. And then next, I can do this little, like, I don't know if it's like a little window with products or like a little pin board or something. This looks like a little pin board with like notes. That's going kind of right above the coffee bar. Okay. And now I can place some of these products up here. I think I'm actually first going to put these things that are on the wall. So it could be little like items explaining what everything is. Or like instructions on how to use the coffee machine. Okay, I'm try and fix this one because it's a little bit crooked. It's a little bit better. Alright, now I can do these drawers. I for sure thought those were going to be together, but they are not. Okay, we've got 2 jars there. And then I need our little cup of stir sticks or straws. Okay. And next is, I think, this jar. Maybe it's like coffee creamer or something, or milk. Alright. With everything leaning in slightly different directions. And then now I can do the coffee maker. Right on the corner there. Here we go. Alright. And then next, visually I do have this big coffee cup, but I'm gonna place this window here first so that I think I might need to place this one in front of it. It needs to be a little bit higher. Here we go. Okay, and then now I can place the big coffee mug or coffee cup. And I've got this little chicken character there. It's like walking away with a cupcake or something. Pastry. Okay, And now I can do this table with the pastries on top. I think it's going to be this one here. Okay, now I can grab, get this little placemat to put the pastries onto. And now I have, looks like, 4 pastries to place. There are all these kind of pink ones, little cherries on top. And last little pastry here. So now that I've got these little pastries here, I think maybe I'll do this little table set up there with a little chicken. So I need a chair. And a little chicken. It's like drinking a cup or something. And I need the table that's right in front of that one. It does have, it looks like, a plate with maybe a pastry and a cup of coffee. Now I can get the chair that's on the other side. Right, and this little plant stand right there. And I can get the welcome mat that's right at the top of the stairs. I think it actually says coffee. And then next, that little chicken that's kind of standing right on it. A little bit off the side. Like that. And now I'm going to do this little table setup. So I need one chair. I'm trying to leave enough space for this, like, edge plant. I need the table. And I do have pastry and a cup of coffee on top. And the chair. I think that is everything up here before I need to place it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and place this kind of railing. It's like a bush railing. I need it to line up right with the edge of the platform. Also go all the way, just like that. There we go. Kind of worked out pretty well. Okay. So now I've done this thing here. I think I could go ahead and do maybe these pendants. Pendants? I don't remember. Those kind of hanging down a tiny bit over the window. And next, I'm going to work my way up. So I'm going to start with this menu down here. And I can do the little menu holder right next to that. Right there. And I think next is this picture. Perfect. And then I'll go ahead and do this one that's maybe up top above it. And I'll do this shelf next. And I have a couple of things on top of it. A couple of books and then a plant. I think the books are right here. And a plant. And then this one picture frame, it's right above that shelf. Okay. Here we go. So that is all looking pretty good. I think the only thing left is just these things here on the sidewall. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this bottom shelf. Goes kind of right above this other shelf down here. And then there are some napkins in this first little cubby. I think it's napkins. Might be a little like fry containers. Okay, and then I've got little stacks of cups. The next cubby. I have some cups with lids. Those, and then I have these cups without the lids. I wonder if those are like meant to be the coffee cups, and then these are like the soda cups. Okay, so that is all good. So next I need this mini board. And I have that going just right over the top of this one. But I do want it to line up nicely with the corner. There we go. Looks pretty good. And then I can do this sign. The last thing on this sheet. There we go. And then I need the hamburger right on top of it. There we go. So here is our finished card. It's got some very cute little chicken characters. Some of the things are a little bit wonky, not fully straight, but I think overall this one was pretty cute, pretty fun, a little goofy. I think maybe my favorite character. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this one here with a cute little bow. It's like holding a little pastry. Gosh, this one is like crazy crooked. I just now noticed that. Looks like he's about to fall off his little stool. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this little chicken hamburger shop sticker scene. Like I said, I've done 3 of these other ones, so if this is the first one that you're seeing and you enjoyed it, feel free to go ahead and check out the others. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest